बेहल हुसैनो बे करबला।
जो लखनऊ से हैं उनको तो मालूम होगा ये आवाज़ किस मजलिस से वाबस्ता है। शाम-ए-ग़रीबा, the night of the plunder. But not many know who its first orator was, and that he was my ancestor. The majlis that started in Lucknow a century ago in 1926 is held across the world. It has become synonymous with the night of Ashura globally as the last majlis paying tribute to the martyrs of Karbala and the women plundered and looted by the Yazidi army. Maulana Sayyid Sifte Muhammad Hadi, popularly known as Maulana Kallan Sahab, was my father's Nana, his maternal grandfather. A cleric, an intellectual, and a revered man of the community whose given title was Intikhabul Ulama. It was he who addressed the first Sham-e-Ghariba Majlis held at Imambara Guframab in Chowk. From 1927 till 1963, the Majlis was addressed by Maulana Kalbe Hussain Kabban Sahab, who was Kallan Sahab's nephew. Later on, the mimbar went to his son Maulana Kalbe Abid Sahab, and now it is his grandson Maulana Kalbe Jawad Sahab who has continued with the tradition. All members of the Khandan-e-Ijtihad, the family tracing its root back to Ayatollah Dildar Ali Naqvi Ufranma. Much of the history of the Majlis comes from a 1972 article written by my mother's paternal grandfather, Sayyid Dildar Ali Raz Ijtihadi. He and his brother, Sayyid Hassan Akhtar Hadaf Ijtihadi, as direct descendants of Ghufran Mab, were the mutawalli of the historic Imambara in Chowk. In fact, Raz Ijtihadi Sahab has the honor of naming the Majlis as Sham-e-Ghariba, a name used everywhere today. As per his own words, it so happened that in 1926, two Arab clerics, one of whom was named Sayyid Saleh, had come to Lucknow for Muharram. Their stay was organized at Imambara Guframab. On Ashura, when the clerics came together for Faqa Shikani, Sayyid Saleh suggested that a small majlis to address the sorrows of the day be recited. The idea echoed with everyone, and soon 70 to 80 members of the family and the neighborhood joined in. My great-grandfather Kallan Sahab took to the mimbar and had everyone break into cries. It was decided that this majlis be held without carpet or flooring and no tent covering the sky. And that is followed to this day, with pitch darkness adding to the mournful environment. Another notable feature is that perhaps it is the only majlis that is broadcast on the All India Radio right from 1930 due to the efforts of poet Fazal Naqvi and Iqbal Manzil's Mahmood Hassan Khan. It began as a 17-minute slot where the orator had 15 minutes and 2 minutes were reserved for Matam. Today, a 40-minute time slot is reserved for the Majlis as it reaches a global audience. Once the Majlis ends, flame torches, amaria, and huge trays signifying food and replenishments are brought in the lamenting crowd. And this isn't a newer tradition either. As outlined by Raz Ijtihadi, a smaller version of it was started in 1928 to signify Janabe Hur's wife bringing food for the prisoners of Karbala. On the night of Ashura, when we sit on the bare floor of the Imambara, Salam-e-Akhir, the poignant source written by poet Sayyid Ali Raza, preludes the Majlis, and the evocative Noha, Qatlal Hussain wa be Karbala, ends it. Today, wherever we go, from Lucknow to Lahore, Bombay to Britain, Sham-e-Ghariba has become the essence of Azadari, and it is worthwhile to remember that one family sowed its seeds.
बचे तो अगले बरस हम हैं और ये गम फिर है जो चल बसे तो ये अपना सलाम आखिर